December the 21st, just for today, NA Literature. Acceptance and change. Freedom to change seems to come after acceptance of ourself. Basic text, page 58. Fear and denial are the opposites of acceptance. None of us are perfect. Even in our own eyes, all of us have certain traits that, given the chance, we would like to change. We sometimes become overwhelmed when contemplating how far short we fall of our ideals. So overwhelmed that we fear there's no chance of becoming the people we'd like to be. That's when our defense mechanism of denial kicks in, taking us to the opposite extreme. Nothing about ourselves needs changing. We tell ourselves, so why worry? Neither extreme gives us the freedom to change. Whether we are long-time NA members or new to recovery, the freedom of change is acquired by working the 12 steps. When we admit our powerlessness and unmanageability for our lives, we counteract the lie that says we don't have to change. In coming to believe that a power greater than we are can help us, we lose our fear that we are damaged beyond repair. We come to believe we can change. We turn ourselves over to the care of the God of our understanding and tap the strength we need to make a thorough, honest examination of ourselves. We admit to God, to ourselves, and to another human being what we've found. We accept the good and the bad in ourselves. With this acceptance, we become free to change. Just for today, I want to change. By working the steps, I will counter fear and denial and find the acceptance needed to change. Yeah, I relate to that a lot. It's definitely acceptance for me has been a predominant have to before change actually comes. And that whole reality of me not actually being in control of that change, you know, that's big as well. You know, I don't personally know what better looks like sometimes, and I need to leave that to the unknown, and I need to sit in that mystery and feel comfortable with. Well, it's very hard to get to the point where you feel comfortable in it, and you know, with certain subjects, you probably, or certain things that happen, there's a reality of never actually feeling comfortable in the unknown. But if we want positive change, it's a necessary. And a lot of the time we don't know what positive change looks like. We have this toxic mindset, and our idea of better is sometimes not what our expectation is going to be. I think one of my favorite little things that I would have to tell myself is that in early days, I mean, I'm still early, I'm only 4 years, so, But that first couple of years was, I had to keep telling myself it's not, it's sometimes, fuck, I can't even remember the saying now. It's got something to do with God. Somebody gave it to me, and it's like this little saying that's like, sometimes God doesn't change his circumstances, he changes you from within. Something like that. And I think that acceptance is that key to that change within, that gives us an opportunity to grow and shift and become better versions of ourselves. Whether that's self-acceptance of who we are in each moment, or it's acceptance of our circumstances and what we're going through life on life's terms. We can't, there's no fucking picket white fences with, perfect families, and it's just not a reality. And just because we're clean doesn't mean we're sane. That's a big one. Especially for me, I used to do self-medicate my trauma and my to get away from myself, to get out of my skin. I didn't, I do have some mental health issues. I had to accept that. I had to accept that my recovery was not going to look the same as the person next to me who is capable of getting the full-time job and taking on this massive amount of stuff and having a perfect shop front all the time. Like, it's everybody's recovery is different, and everybody's recovery is beautiful, and it's a blessing to be part of a program where you get to sit and watch people grow and change, and you get to be that acceptance for them before they can accept themselves. And it's kind of makes your heart full. Sometimes I can forget about that, and I can hate the rooms. It's like everything in life, hey? What side of the coin are we going to look on today? Yeah. Well, that's it for me. Thank you again. Love you all, my tribe.